If you've been on the Korean side of TikTok lately, you may have seen this super new Instagrammable Starfield Library here in Suwon.
This mall is brand new and actually caters to pet families like ours, so we're here to check it out.
Come on,
Let's
go.
go.
Starfield is a chain of malls in South Korea. Their latest mall opened in Suwon in late January and is an impressive 8 floors of shops, restaurants, and cafes. But you probably want to know more about the library. Starting with the Coex Mall in Seoul, Starfield started adding these intricate and beautifully designed public library spaces. The Suwon Starfield Library is the second one they've built, and they've improved on the original in every conceivable way. For starters, the library is 4 floors, twice the size of the original. But it also has more books, offers more seating, and incorporates cafes and shops into its design. But we'll get to that in a minute. First, we have to rewind a little bit. At this mall, you can rent pet strollers, but you have to reserve it first. We're 10th in line, which makes me feel that they don't have that many available, so we'll go ahead and wait and see what happens once we arrive.
1 hour later.
It's our turn. I just got the notification. Let's go get it before it's too late.
We literally ran to the rental desk where they had prepared the stroller for us. Now that we had the stroller, we were free to take Uyu and explore the full 8 floors of the mall. And best of all, it's totally free. We decided to start from the top and make our way down. That way we could get a bird's eye view of the Suwon Starfield Library and explore our food options.
So I just got us a really good seat, and now I'm gonna get us some coffee and something to eat while Michael holds down the fort.
We didn't finish his breakfast today, which means I get to feed him his breakfast today. Uyu has breakfast interview. Come on, eat up.
So I got there and they're already sold out of the bagels, right? But the bagels are around 3 something each. So I got 2 bagels, right? I got like a blueberry and a chocolate one, and then I rounded the corner and then they have bagel sandwiches. And I was like, why don't they have that like in the beginning, you know? And then the cream cheese is separate. The cream cheese is another 3 something for cream cheese. And I was like, well, if that's the case, I'm better off just getting a sandwich and I'm gonna split a sandwich. So I got a jam bone cake sandwich. It looks good, right?
That's a lot of big, man.
It's a lot of things.
Heavy big.
Yeah.
Having had some good coffee, a delicious bagel sandwich, and some bombastic side-eye from Uyu, we left our comfortable seat behind to explore more of the library. A really unique spot is this cafe called Vinyl, where each seat comes with a record player, coffee, and access to a huge collection of vinyl records. Not to mention a great view. The library extends from the 4th floor to the 7th floor with multiple seating areas and books available for anyone to browse.
Brands that are brands in the States, but they're not clothing brands. We've got Kodak, Discovery Channel, Jeep. BBC Earth is new. That's a new one. It's one for the books.
Come over here. I have a question for you. What do you think about the store name Brown Breath? What do you think about Brown Breath as a store name? It says spread the message.
I want to know. Like, the thing is, this has to go through several people, right? This is like an approval process, right? You can't just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna name. Well, I guess if it's like one person, if it's a small brand, you know, and they're like, oh yeah, Brown Breath.
And then your catchphrase can be spread the message.
It's just, I want to know the thought process behind that. I need to know the background.
I don't.
Ugh.
Jajan. Open.
What is this?
It's an apple pie.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does. It looks wonderful. I want to taste it.
We let him have first taste. First
No.
taste.
He likes apples. No.
Okay, ready? It tastes like an apple pie. It tastes like a legitimate apple pie. It has a good amount of crust, which is my favorite part. Yeah, it's really good. He's eating all of it. Well, all of the bites. I was gonna say you first.
It's not like overly chocolatey, like it's very, very lightly chocolatey.
I can see why a lot of people would get that.
Look at the two. I love this color. Oh, look at this one for spring.
How much is it? It's like $30, dude.
How much do you think I spent on this? I've had Humboldt made for him. How much do you think I spent?
I don't like any part of this conversation at all.
So we just finished up here at the Suwon Starfield Mall, and I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, it's a really nice mall. The main drawing point is obviously going to be the Starfield Library out here. It's really, really similar to the one in Coex in that it should not be the only reason you come here.
It's a beautiful, Instagrammable spot, but again, it's a library. You go there, you read, you rest, and then you go on to the rest of your shopping, eating, what have you. So you can definitely tell that this mall was made with the pet parent in mind. We saw a ton of pet parents today. Usually the malls in Korea are made with the kind of like that smooth, shiny tiling.
Yeah, kind of like marble.
Yeah, and like dogs just slip all over it. So this one was a much flatter matte,
Yeah.
like a matte tile. So it's a lot easier on the dogs, a lot easier on their joints. There's also a pet relief station, though I feel like they need to add more. There's one for the entire mall.
There's one pet relief station on the first floor, which doesn't make much sense because you can just go outside on the first floor. And then for the 7 floors in between, or 6 floors in between, there's nothing. And then once you get to rooftop, there's a garden area where you can let your dog off leash in certain areas, and it's nice. But for the 6 floors in between, it would have been nice to have 1 or maybe 2 other pet relief stations inside the mall. We're here on a Tuesday, it's packed.
It's packed.
But like this mall has been open since late January. I think it opened January 26th. So it's a brand new mall pretty much. It's less than a month old at this point. That's why there's so many people here, even though it's only a Tuesday.
I would say one of the biggest perks for this mall in particular is that you can rent strollers for your dog and they're free. So you have a 3-hour limit. Well, that was super helpful.
Yeah, especially because it's 8 floors and carrying around a dog bag is exhausting.
The one caveat being that you have to constantly go to an elevator to move up between floors because you can't put the stroller on an escalator. But I mean, it was like more comfortable for us. It was more comfortable for him overall, just like getting through the mall.
So they do have more things going on, and they do plan on opening more stores and shops and cafes that are supposed to be more dog friendly. Like they're supposed to have more dog friendly amenities at the mall. But again, the mall is less than a month old right now.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna take like a few more months before everything kind of starts opening up. Okay, final thoughts. Would you recommend coming here if you're just visiting Seoul?
If you're visiting Seoul and you have a pet with you, yes. You're gonna get the full bougie pet parent experience here. If you're coming here on your own, it's a really nice mall. It just depends on how much time you have. This should be a stop on your itinerary of this area. It is a very historical area, so there is a lot to see and a lot to do if you want to come to Suwon.
I think the best part of today was no other dogs are wearing hats like Liu.
Liu's always the only one wearing a hat, aren't you?
His little Prada hat.
He's a Prada guy.
Ah, the light just turned on.
So that's it for today. We hope you guys enjoyed our little vlog. If you guys have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down for us in the comment box below. And if you want to see more of us or more of him, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
If you have more questions about the Starfield Suwon Mall, like how to get here, where it is, we will actually be leaving a link to our blog below as well. Check that out. That'll have the address, how to get here, more pictures, and more ideas for how to have the best time when you're at this mall.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow us on our other social media accounts, Instagram, TikTok, and the blog.
Soulsearching.net.
Blog. And that's it for today. So until next time, bye.
Bye.